11 kids. I'm so excited that you're back for another week in our series, Level Up. We've been learning this whole month about how we can level up our faith by looking at examples that Jesus set for us. In the first week, we learned that Jesus trusted God and that we can do the same thing. Last week, we learned that Jesus beat death, and if we believe in that, then we can live with Him forever. I'm so excited to be talking about what happened after Jesus rose from the dead. We're going to learn about that in just a few minutes. But first, we're going to play a game. This game is called Two Truths and a Lie. The way you play is really easy. You're going to give 3 facts about yourself, but 2 of those facts are going to be true, and 1 of them is going to be a lie. Here, let me go first. You want to try to figure out which one of these is not the truth. Fact number 1. I have lived in 3 different states: Georgia, Florida, and Alabama. Fact number 2. Pickles are my favorite food. Fact number 3. I used to have 800 rabbits. Can you guess which 2 are the truth? Did you figure out which one the lie was? Here, let me tell you what my lie was. Are you ready? My lie was that I like pickles. That is not the truth. I do not like pickles at all. Let's keep playing. But we've actually got some special guests. It's our Sunday morning kids servers. Let's see if we can figure out which one is their lie.
Hey guys, it's Miss Amy. I just wanted to touch base with you guys and tell you how much I miss you, and I can't wait for us all to get back together again. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. But in the process of waiting, we're going to play a little game this Sunday called 2 Facts and a Myth, or a Lie. You have to guess, if I tell you 3 facts about me, which one of those facts is not true. Okay, so here we go. First one is, I love bunnies. I've always wanted a bunny. The second one is, I love bugs. Creepy, crawling, nasty bugs. Worms too. And the third one is laundry. I love to do laundry. So what do you think? You think you know which one it is? Okay, here's my lie. I love bugs and all things slimy. Let's be honest, if it has more than 4 legs, it creeps me out, okay? Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. Bye, you guys. I can't wait to see you.
Hey guys, it's Miss Angelia. I miss you guys so much, and I cannot wait until we can see each other again. Now, 2 truths and a lie. My favorite color is purple. I like roller coasters that go up really, really high. And I think sushi is delicious. You think you got it correct? I actually do not like roller coasters that go up really, really high. I'm scared of heights. Bye guys.
Hey you guys, we miss you so much. Fact 1. I got married on the beach. Fact 2. I like kale chips. Fact 3. I do not like to paint. So which one do you think is the lie? Did you guess it yet? Did you guess which one's the lie? It's I don't like painting, because I absolutely love to paint. We miss you guys. Hope to see you soon.
Good morning, everybody. This is Miss Amelia from Church 2911 Kids. I am so glad to be with you this morning. I miss everyone, and I'll be so glad when we're all back together in church. I'm going to give you 3 facts about myself. 2 facts are a truth, and 1 fact is a lie. Fact number 1 is I've been on television. Fact number 2, I used to live in Alaska. And fact number 3 is I have a dog named Saban. You need to guess which fact is not true. Okay, did you think you got it? Are you ready for the untruth? My untruth is I used to live in Alaska.
Hi guys, I miss you all so much, and I cannot wait until we can all be together again. Hopefully that is very soon. So, are you ready for my 3 facts? Okay, here they are. Fact number 1. I know how to play the guitar. Fact number 2. I do not like Oreos. Ugh. Fact number 3. I am so scared of snakes. So do you know which one's the lie? Do you know which one's not true? Well, the fact is, Miss Lauren does not know how to play the guitar. And if you see me with the guitar, you better run, because it's not gonna be good. Bye, miss you guys.
Did you figure out all the truths, or did you get caught up in the lie? You probably wanted some kind of hint to help you out, right? Even I got caught up in some of the lies. Maybe we don't know our kids' service as well as what we thought we did. You know, sometimes in life, even I get caught up in a lie, and I get confused about what the truth is. And I start doubting or questioning God and what He's doing in my life. Maybe you can relate to this. Maybe you've lost someone you love, or a friend had to move away. Whenever I start questioning or doubting God, there's someplace I always turn, and it's to the Bible. Because of the Bible, I learned that Jesus can help me believe, and He helps me know that God has something awesome planned for me. And that's what our big idea is today. Jesus helps me believe. Even though I technically can't see Jesus, I know that He's here with me. And because I know He's always here with me, it helps me have faith in what God is doing in my life. And it helps me to not doubt everything that I'm going through. I think that our friend Bobby from Hobbies with Bobby might be questioning and having some doubt right now. Let's go check this out and see what she learns.
I'm Bobby and I grew up on my family's farm. I moved to the big city, let adventure take me far. It's Hobbies with Bobby, Bobby, yeah! This is Hobbies with Bobby.
Hello everyone, thanks for joining me this week. I decided to try a new hobby, but I doubt it's going to turn out good. So my brother, he's been really into ceramics. Ceramics is making pottery where you mold the clay into a plate, a statue, a candle holder, anything really. Today, I'm trying to make a reusable hot chocolate mug. Does this look like a cup to you?
Hey B, how's it going?
Look.
Actually, you're exactly where you need to be.
What? How could you say that? I could never drink hot chocolate from this.
This is a part of the process. Just trust me.
But it doesn't look like what I hoped it to be. I had expectations of what this was going to be.
I get it. I felt the same way. But wait until you see what happens when your mug goes through the whole process. You started with a shape, but now it's time to put it into a kiln. A kiln is a special oven that fires the clay really hot and makes it shrink down and become solid. The fire and heat make the pottery sturdy.
Fine. You take it. I'll believe it when I see it.
You sound just like a Bible character named Thomas. I think it would be good for you to hear his story while I go finish up this cup.
Okay.
It's Bible time, time for the Bible, yeah! It's Bible time with Bobby.
Okay, the story my brother wants us to read today comes from the book of John. We can discover it together. The story picks up after Jesus has been killed on the cross. They poked holes in his hands and side as he died. Then he came back from the dead. Not all his friends have seen him yet, so they didn't all believe it was true. They were hiding in fear of religious riots when all of a sudden, Jesus was with them. He said, "Peace be with you." After he said this, he showed them his hands and side. The disciples were overjoyed when they saw the Lord. Could you imagine how happy they were? Think for a second. What is the happiest you've ever been? Right, and if then, multiply that happy feeling by 1,000. A friend they thought was dead was alive, and they saw him. But the story continues, because not everyone there was at the party. Now Thomas, one of the 12, was not with the disciples when Jesus came. So the other disciples told him, "We have seen the Lord." But he said to them, "Unless I see the nail marks in his hands and put my finger where the nails were and put my hand into the side, I will not believe." A week later, the disciples were in the house again, and Thomas was with them. Though the doors were locked, Jesus came and stood by them and said, "Peace be with you." Then he said to Thomas, "Put your fingers here. See my hands. Reach out your hand and put it in my side. Stop doubting and believe." Thomas said to him, "My Lord and my God." Then Jesus told him, "Because you have seen me, you have believed. Blessed are those who have not seen and yet believe." Wow, what a story. I understand what Thomas was feeling. His friends were telling him a pretty wild story, and he wanted to see it for himself.
So, what did you learn from the story about Thomas?
Well, Thomas doubted that Jesus had come back from the dead, so Jesus came back to help him believe.
That's exactly right. We can trust our friends and God and Jesus and your brother when he teaches you about making pottery.
It worked?
Well, it is okay to doubt sometimes and have some questions, but remember when you said you wouldn't believe it until you saw it?
Oh my goodness! That clay turned into this amazing mug?
Just like I said, I fired it and glazed it, and this is how they turn out. Making pottery is a great hobby, Bobby.
That last thing Jesus says in the Bible story, that it has me thinking. I think I'm like two different characters in that one story. Just like Thomas, I doubted what the people close to me were telling me, even though it turned out to be true. I believe now because I actually saw the cup turn into something beautiful. But then Jesus says that the people in the future that believe even though they don't see him with their own eyes will be blessed. Well, that's me and you. It's not like we saw Jesus himself show up or anything, but we know it's true because Jesus helps us believe.
Do you believe that we can make a spaceship that can fly out of this?
Oh, Peter, I hope we can try a new hobby next week. Have a great week, and we'll see you again soon. And remember, Jesus helps me believe.
This is Hobbies with Bobby.
It seemed that Bobby was really struggling with doubt about her abilities to make a cup out of clay. She also seemed to learn a lot about Thomas. You see, Thomas was a disciple of Jesus, and Thomas did not believe Jesus was alive again. He didn't even believe till Jesus came to him and showed him his hands, and that there were holes in them from the nails when he was crucified on the cross. You know, I think we all struggle with doubt sometimes. It probably could have been really easy for Jesus to have gotten mad at Thomas because he was doubting him. But thankfully, Jesus didn't do that, and he helped Thomas believe in the truth. And Jesus does the same thing with us. When we're doubting, let's try to pray about the situation, or turn to the Bible, or talk to a friend about it. And all of those ways can help us understand the things that we're learning about God. Take a couple minutes to discuss doubt with your family. You're going to talk about what doubt is and what you should do if you're experiencing doubt. Question number 1. What is doubt? Question number 2. Is it okay to doubt? Question number 3. Does Jesus still love you even when you're doubting? Question number 4. What should we do if we doubt something that God is doing in our life? Doubt is a natural reaction that all humans have. If we're doubting something that God is doing in our life, we should pray to Him or read the Bible or turn to church leaders that can help us understand what God is doing in our lives. So what else does the Bible say about believing? Let's look at 2 Corinthians 5:7. Read it with me. It's going to pop up on the screen. It says, "For we live by faith and not by sight." So what does that mean? That means although we can't technically see Jesus, we know that he's there. Let's take a look at this balloon. What do you know about this balloon? Do you think that this balloon has air in it? How do you know? You might know that it's blown up and something has to be inside of it for it to be blown up. And when I let go of it, what do you think is going to happen? Let's see. Did you see the air come out of there? No, but you knew it was there, right? That's kind of like our relationship with Jesus. Although we can't technically see him, we know that he's there by all the good things that is happening in our world around us. We know that he's there because he died on the cross and he saves us. We know that he's there because of his goodness. And the Bible says that we need to believe it. We might not be able to see it, but we know that he's there with us everywhere we go. Jesus helps us believe. We hope that you enjoyed your time with Church 2911 Kids this morning. Make sure you're back next week for when we finish up our series Level Up by talking about how Jesus is always with us. And starting Monday, we're going to have something very special for families. We're going to have a 7-day family devotion. You can find these devotions at church2911.com/kids under the header where it says Devotions. We hope that you and your family are able to spend time together and in God's Word. And before we go to our service starting at 10 o'clock with worship and an encouraging word, we're going to post discussion questions on the screen. You can take time with your family to discuss these questions about what we talked about right here at 2911 Kids. We can't wait to see you again.